It's Sunday. I'm in mourning for the Packers losing in the playoffs. My NFL season is over. But for all of you who don't care about American football, this is the Data Science Dossier Roundup number 2. Roll the titles. Welcome to this week's Data Science Dossier Roundup, and we're going to take a quick look at what's going on out there in the world of data science. For those of you who have subscribed to the newsletter, this is a bite-sized video version of the same thing. If you haven't subscribed to the newsletter and you'd rather read this than listen to me talk about these things, go over to the datasciencedossier.com where you can sign up to the weekly newsletter where we talk about, all things data science related. Try and avoid LLMs where I can because there's enough of that stuff going on elsewhere, but for those of you who are interested in what's going on in data science and cloud computing, this is the place to be. So welcome to this week's roundup, and we're going to take a quick look at what's going on. First up, from the folks over at Apache Beam, they're taking a pretty in-depth look at how to scale Beam to stream to 1 million events a second. Not too shabby. It's a pretty deep dive, but if you're a Beam user or if you're interested in using Beam for streaming data processing, then go and check it out. In the world of LLMs, things don't show any sign of slowing down. Databricks are continuing to push their vector engine for embeddings. Google Cloud have a quick blog post on how to use BigQuery data with the LangChain engine, which is a great tool for integrating different data sources alongside LLMs, and well worth looking at if you've not already and you're interested in a bit of research there. Finally, on the LLM front, the UK government have released their GenAI guidance documentation for use across their departments. Of course, there are a lot of large organizations wondering how to make use of GenAI in their businesses, and so looking at how the government's plan to do it may help from a security and audit perspective in the future. If you're a Google user, Google Cloud Next is on in Vegas in April. Google have early bird pricing for people planning to attend. Should be a good event for people using Google Cloud and wanting to know what's upcoming in their ecosystem. In the world of AWS, we've got news that the Aurora Postgres setup now supports RDS Data API that's been redesigned and improved for scale, and also possibly more interestingly, depending on how much you like data, their Kinesis data firehose now supports Snowflake as a target, allowing users to push their data streams directly into Snowflake using Snowpipe streaming. Moving on, DARPA have recognized the PDF Association's contribution to SafeDocs and the amazing work done on that project by various organizations helping analyze the spread of malware and other nefarious stuff in the sharing of documents. More on that in an exciting upcoming episode, so stay tuned to the channel, subscribe if you have not already, because we do have more stuff coming on document processing. Finally, and this really gets my nerd juices flowing, Bilibili built an OLAP data lakehouse leveraging a bunch of open source tech, and specifically in this case, Apache Iceberg. The stats are what make it cool. 1,000 tables, 10 petabytes of data, incrementally loading 75 terabytes each day, and then using Trino to serve up 200,000 queries a day with an average speed of 5 seconds. How cool is that? Not bad for a bunch of open source technology and an S3. All right, nearly done. Last up today from the Spicule blog, if you embarked on a cloud migration or thinking about it, you'll know that it's fraught with danger and potential traps. So we have a blog post up detailing 10 tips to ensure your cloud migrations go according to plan. Go check it out and let us know what you would add to that list, because it's definitely not exhaustive. So that's it for this week. Back next week with more bite-sized data news, and until then, adios.